So you know all that money the government gave out last year due to the coronavirus, the stimulus checks and things like that. Did you know that that had the actual effect of dropping the poverty rate in this country by 45%? Yes. You know what it is. It's your boy Charles with SoRatch. Just be you. Be comfortable in your own skin and people will love you for it. Let's jump right into it. Yeah, y'all. So I was reading an article out of the New York Times, and the headline of the article is Pandemic Aid Program Spur a Record Drop in Poverty. And I'll just read the first paragraph, really. It says, the huge increase in government aid prompted by the coronavirus pandemic will cut poverty nearly in half this year from pre-pandemic levels and push the share of Americans in poverty to its lowest level on record. So basically what they're saying, all the stimulus checks and all the help government gave to the people last year due to the lockdowns for the coronavirus had the actual effect of pulling 45% of people out of poverty and dropping poverty levels to the lowest levels that's ever been recorded in this country. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, to kind of highlight how regular people made a lot more money last year, they do a story on this lady named Catherine Goodwin. She's a single mother of 5, and she used to manage a group of trailer parks, and she earned about $33,000 a year. I'll link the story below. But they say in this story, old girl got, she lost her job. And so she had to go on unemployment. And they're saying that with unemployment and the stimulus checks, she earned almost $67,000 for last year, as opposed to the $33,000 she would have owned working, managing the trailer parks. Now, as a single mother of 5, I don't know, how you survive on $33,000 a year, but she was doing it. And to have that increase to 67,000, just not through no fault of your own, you lost your job and it was a pandemic, and so the government was helping, and it just turns out to be more money to help you survive. So there's a lot, there's a lot of debate with this, this whole thing about government aid and giving money to poor people. Andrew Yang and even Bernie Sanders talked about a universal basic income, and what they were talking about with this universal basic income is basically giving people a guaranteed income a month. I think Andrew Yang was saying it would give people, every American, every citizen, $1,000 a month just for being a citizen. Right, and the effect of that money, would be you're lifting people out of poverty, right? Well, Republicans and the conservative groups, they don't like that idea. They don't like the idea of giving money to poor people. They rather give money to rich people, right? Because their idea is trickle down economics. You give more money to the rich, they'll create more businesses, and that money will eventually get down to the poor. But last year proved if you give more money to the poor, that it helps everybody. You see what I'm saying? Because the more money that people have, the more they'll spend it. And that gives an opportunity for businesses to capture that money. But leaving that there. So I just think that's amazing that poor people got some help last year for the first time. I mean, whether people agree with it or not, I don't know. They say that the government can't afford to give out this, to continue to give out money at those levels. I agree with that. But the thing about that is, then you just have to shift focus, right? Instead of giving a bunch of tax breaks to the rich, how about giving some universal basic income to average working people, right? And those average working people, what they're going to do is they're going to take that money and they're going to spend that money. And then businesses can get that money and hire more people.
Proposal is a freedom dividend of $1,000 a month for every American adult starting at age 18. So that means that you would receive $1,000 a month every month. And this is a renaming of something called universal basic income, a policy that's been with the country since our founding. Thomas Paine was for it. He called it the citizen's dividend. Martin Luther King fought for it in 1967 in his book Chaos or Community. And it is what he was fighting for every day up to the day he was assassinated in 1968. Milton Friedman and 1,000 economists signed a study saying this would be tremendous for America. And it even passed the US House of Representatives twice in 1971. It came this close to being law. So this
What do you think about a universal basic income? Let me know down below. You know what it is. It's your boy Charles the SoRatch. Just be you. Until next time, peace.
Dream big, motherfucker, dream big. The house is really too big to be a crib. The house is and I'm the mama, why I'm back to Shelby run. The foreign car is too fast for a L.